Now, I think we can all agree that accessories are one of the most important aspects of any given outfit. They are a great way to add some details and character to an outfit, making it exceptionally interesting. So in today's video, I'll be touching on some accessories that I personally find interesting and accessories that I think you should consider adding to your wardrobe. So for those of you that are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys like this video by any chance, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get started. Alright, so first, let's take a look at some bags. Now, bags, in my opinion, are one of the most functional items of clothing currently. Now, they haven't always been as popular as they currently are, especially in menswear. But throughout the evolution of fashion in these recent years, it seems they've become a necessity for general everyday use, while keeping people relatively fashionable. As we all know, the obvious choice when picking a bag is to go for a good tote bag or crossbody bag. They are great for running errands and are also good for storing your everyday carry. A brand that's actually been dominating when it comes to bags is APC. APC is a brand that has a very nice selection of bags at several price points, and they also vary from elevated leather bags to relaxed cotton canvas bags, so you should be able to find something that fits your style and budget. They also have a nice denim range too, which is the one I'm personally interested in. But if you're a fan of leather bags specifically, then you can check out the Croissant leather bag from Lemay. It comes in different sizes and has a few colorways too, but what I appreciate most about it is the shape of it. I think it's very distinctive in my opinion. Now, the bag is from Lemay, so expect the quality to be very good, and because it's from Lemay, expect the price to be up there as well. For alternative options, you can never go wrong with bags from COS. They are also extremely flexible in terms of their style and price range. Zara also has some decent looking bags too, and I'd also like to mention the brand AGP. I think their bags are very creative and different if you ask me. Okay, so let's move on to Headwear. Now, we all know by now that when it comes to caps, the go-to brand is New Era. Their fitted caps have of course been a trending item for years now and comes in more colorways than anybody can count. But lately, it looks like a style of cap that's been extremely popular among people are vintage style caps. Vintage caps are really great in my opinion, and again, I think it's mainly due to how distinct they actually are. If you manage to add one to your rotation, you won't really come across anyone wearing the exact same cap. And I don't know about you guys, but that's something I really like within my outfits. Now, if you're planning on getting one yourself, there are shops that sell vintage inspired caps, but your best bet would be to check out sites like eBay, Depop, Grailed, and so on. You also want to add some beanies to your wardrobe as well. There are of course many different types you can go for, some of which include skull beanies and cuff beanies. And you also have the option of going for something that has branding or something plain for those of you that have a minimal sense of style. For a more fashion forward look, I've actually been seeing a lot of people style other forms of headwear, like your berets, fur hats, and these Kangol type hats. I don't know what they are called specifically. Alright, next, let's have a look at some watches. One accessory that I find to be an outright essential regardless of the style you're into is a good quality timepiece. Watches or timepieces to me are more than just an item used to tell the time. They are a perfect representation of a person's self-expression and style. I actually think you can tell a lot about a person's style from the watch they wear, in my opinion. And with that, I'm a person that always prefers and appreciates nice minimal vintage pieces. A perfect example of this would be the classic Cartier tank or some vintage Omega, but we all know that these are insanely expensive. So some watch brands that I'd say are less expensive are brands like Seiko, Tissot, Orient, and of course Casio. You can never go wrong with Casio. But with these watch brands, you should be able to find something that fits your personal style. Next is jewelry, and when it comes to necklaces specifically, I always suggest you go for a pendant necklace that's minimal and is typically short in length. I find those to be extremely easy to style, especially if you're looking to get into jewelry. You can style them with t-shirts, tank tops, button-up shirts, and so on. Now, the most recommended brand when it comes to high quality jewelry is Mayansai. They have a very large collection of both rings and necklaces, and they also have other forms of jewelry like your earrings and bracelets as well. I know they are quite expensive, but I haven't really heard anybody complain about the quality, so that's something to think about. And if you don't want to pay that much, then you can try shopping for your jewelry secondhand. And lastly are frames. Now if you guys know me, you know that on the channel I always advise you to get a nice pair of sunglasses, and the first store that I think is worth checking out is a Killer, which I think is quite expensive, but the quality makes up for it. You also have Moscot, which is favored by a lot of people, and also Persol, which also has frames that are good quality as well. Sunglasses are a great way to elevate any basic outfit, so if you guys haven't, make sure to check them out. But anyway guys, that is basically it from me today. Let me know what accessories were your favorite and if I actually missed anything. But as always, I really hope you guys liked this one and found it informative. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Peace.